Okay, today is the last day of September. October is the only month we have left because come November, mid-November is going to start the decline to the cold weather. So racing with time. These are the quinqué pods, right, which I'm drying already. You can see that luscious flowers and everything, they're fading away. Also, the pepper is being dried so I can make cayenne pepper or powder pepper into the season I'm going to introduce. So you could see, the plants are trying to hold up this potato leaf that we said we were going to bring in indoors, right? And these are actually autumn flowers. You see how they're budding right now? So they're good. They're going to stay. Well, plant like this, every one of them is going to fade out. You can see this one is fading out already. Marigold, I have to trim it, right, and sap the juice, and it's going to come inside. All right, so you could see quinqué, and like I say, the flowers are still going to be doing well for a while, for the next months, 4 weeks. Citronella again, and there's boilergate plants on there, as you can see. These are the remnants of the remain of the boilergate plants. Okay, so but the peppers, this is the time quinqué. This is for household consumption because it's not a lot. The peppers are doing very well. They're budding very, very well, very, very well. So all you see is fruits on the peppers. But like I say, it's the time is coming through now where the garden is gradually declining because we get into the cold weather. Okay, you see all that luscious gardening that was there. It's still trying to exist, but guess what? It's actually fading away. You can see over here is peppers, and this is one of the things I have so many of. I have so many different type of peppers. I believe I have about 8 type of peppers in this yard, and the only one that's not hot really is the Scotch bonnet, which hopefully I'll be able to include in this video. Now there's abundance of these beans as well, the string beans. There's abundance of them. You just got to look through them because they tend to camouflage, but you could see there's a lot of beans in this one. Also needed to be harvested as well. Of course, potato leaf, not potato leaf, the cucumbers is gone. See string beans over here, right? And peppers, these are like the island type of cayenne pepper. The okra, you can see the way they look, but you could actually see that the okra is doing its thing, right? Even though the plant is like this, they're still budding, they're still flowering, which is like something else. But again, like I said, today, you could see the okra there. If you could see that, today I'm actually going to do the sour harvest because I have a lot of them, and they're going to be harvested, washed, and before it gets really dark. Like I tell you guys about the peppers, you can see peppers, it's all over the place, all over. Basil, you see more over there. You see in the far end is a potato leaf which needs to be harvested as well, and you got the sour plant. You can see peppers, more peppers. It's all heap of peppers all over the place. Is peppers. All right, and this, like I say, is 30th of September 2025. The garden season has been really lovely. More peppers. This is salon green or greens, but this is the end of it really because I've harvested like 3 or 4 times, and this is the end because now they're gonna be coming out very small and ready to bud, which they are doing already, as you can see from that one. See, more peppers. And like I say, I have peppers. Yeah, I did say I was gonna feature the Scotch bonnet. These were being eaten by some insect, so they're kind of slow, but this is what the real Scotch bonnet, this is what it looks like. Yeah, this is what it looks like. That's Scotch bonnet. You can see it looks like a bonnet. Okay, not the habanero, because a lot of time people mistaken the Jamaican pepper and say they're Scotch bonnet. They're not. You can see quinqué, what's happening to them right now as well. My cassava leaves also will be in the patch of harvesting. The cassava leaves and more sour, and like I said, the sour they're actually budding, and which is good because that's what we're going to use. Hopefully we can get the seeds out of them, right? So if we get the seeds out of them, that's going to be good. All right, because again, the seed and the shopper is what we really concentrate on sometimes, but we don't usually get the sharper. But these plants are getting it, and that's the reason why I'm actually harvesting it, because by me harvesting it, hopefully the concentration will go to the seeds, which is the pods. Again, you see pepper. This is Hawaiian pepper. Right here, it's all budding, it's all over the place as well. I don't know the color they're gonna come out, but I think it's usually gonna come out red. See, that's peppers. When I tell you guys about pepper, oh, look at that. Look at how big these ones are. Ooh, that's good. I mean, that's why I really want to harvest it, because these have gone big. Yup. So if you harvest the leaves, hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna get them. See, again, it's more pepper. This is our regular Sierra Leone cayenne pepper. That's what this is. Over there, some other form of peppers. Okay, this pepper over here is genetically modified to beat the ghost pepper, Trinidadian scorpion, and all the rest of the other ones that are hot. This is very, very hot. It is cited to be very, very hot. I mean, we tested it already, and it's very, very hot. When it ripes, it goes into red. But that's them there. You can see there's a lot of them. And of course, eggplants. They were fading away, but somehow, like I said, I do read stuff, and I did read some stuff that says what you got to do, which was the vinegar and baking soda and something else, another nutrient had to put in it to stop it. So it did stop, so it's allowing the eggplants to grow. Okay, but like I say, it's pepper. Pepper, I have X amount of varieties of pepper. Yeah, and it's like all of them are budding. The unfortunate thing that's going to happen, because the weather is going to change, right, you're not going to really get all of them. So over here is my watermelon, and for the first time in 3 years of growing them, you could see I'm getting watermelon. I was in the store yesterday and I saw the watermelon. I'm saying, oh, it's the same size as what I have. Okay, this was an eggplant, and again, the race is not for the swift, neither the battle for the strong. But this particular plant actually brought out a lot of fruits, but you can see it's dead. I think it ran too fast, you know. So we still have tomatoes. Look how big these tomatoes are, right? And tomatoes is something I don't plant. I don't plant them. They come back by themselves every year. See how big these ones are too? Over there. See them there? Right, they come back every year. I've just taken the sucker. And this again is Sierra Leone cayenne pepper. Okay, hopefully, I mean, with nature that's working with them, they're gonna start ripening as well. All right. So it's more peppers, it's more tomatoes, it's more peppers. As you can see, more tomatoes, sour. All this one I'm gonna harvest them, more peppers. You see the peppers are like podding. So I don't know. I might just be lucky for them to all come through, because if they come through, I think I'm gonna have at least 3,000-4,000 peppers if all of them were to come through. And this is pepper again, as you can see, you know. Those are bitter leaves. Okay, they will be harvested. I mean, these ones you don't need to rush to harvest them. They can stand the cold a little bit, but not too much. See, that's what they look like when I mean a nice leaf looks like this. Okay, this again is red bell pepper, even though it's green, but it's red. It's going to be red, you know. And it's pepper again. There's bitter leaves. You can see the bitter leaves over there. All right, and more peppers. I ain't joking when I'm telling you I got peppers. I got a lot of peppers. You can see that, a lot, and a lot of them is coming out as well. They ripen somehow. October, sorry, is the time they ripe. So they ripen rapidly as well. So it's all peppers, as you can see. All right. So I do sell the peppers. I do make pepper sauce as well. As you can see, everything is homegrown, right? So I don't go out there and buy peppers not knowing where they're from. My peppers that I make the sauce comes directly from the garden. Okay, and hope you enjoy this video. And like I said, we had a good run for those who have been planting. And if you missed this year, God willing, you next year you can also plant, because it's good. You can see the bitter leaves. If I tell you a story about the bitter leaves, a lot of these plants, they're gonna go indoors during the summer month. I mean during the winter months. So you prepare a bucket or something of them and take them indoors. And come summertime, springtime, they start going, you can actually cut the stalk and put them in the soil, and you're gonna get more and more and more. And as you can see, this is how, I mean, my stuff multiplied, because you can see all this is bitter leaves. The same thing with the bolagi. You bring the bolagi indoors, and I'll do a video on the bolagi actually, how you can preserve them. In fact, I'll do another video on this bitter leaves, how you can preserve them once I start with that. But that's what you can do. All right, so I got my work cut out. So let me make a move with this sour harvest. So I gotta harvest the sour. I gotta wash them, and then it's called blanching. I gotta blanch them and put them in a packet. So like I say, if you guys are interested in sour, you know what to do. All right, time out.